Now we're live. There we go. I'm pretty sure we are. It's the 13th of July still, and it's 8 o'clock, just gone. Thank you for returning. We have got 3 craftsmen here. I'll let you know which one's not later. And they're all raring to go. And we've got Keith and Mark and Gary. So what are they up to? Let's go to Mark, because Mark wasn't in there. Hey, Mark. Mark wasn't in there this afternoon. So, hey, Mark.
Good evening.
Hello, buddy.
How are you, Malcolm?
I'm very well. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm very well. I was up at very early this morning trying to see the comet.
All right. We've never had it. Well, I've tried, because I'm up normally at 4:30, 5 o'clock. And I don't know if whether that's too late to see it but every time I've been checking, it's been overcast skies. So
yeah, it's a little bit too late because it'll be too bright. The sun would have come up too far. It's just above. It's just above the sun. So the idea is just at sunrise, it's dark enough to see, but it's too low. And it's pretty low in the sky, though. You need to have a really good view of the north, the northeast. But every time I've got up at that time of night to go and look at it, it's been overcast.
Not the idealist of conditions.
No, can't see through clouds, but nice to see it. Nice to see it. There's been lots of nice photographs. I don't know if you follow any astrophotography forums or anything.
A friend of mine's taken some very nice ones.
There we go. Yeah, I like those sort of things. You know, don't happen often, do they?
No.
No.
Nice to see him in yourself, though.
Yes,
that's
right.
Seen plenty of meteor showers and the northern lights, and they were outstanding.
Oh, wow. Where did you see the northern lights?
It was a good few years ago, but it was only as I was crossing the M62. Okay. Not as spectacular as what you'd see them in the Arctic Circle, but northern lights all the same.
Oh, well, that's the M62, that famous spot for spotting the northern lights.
Yeah. I saw something which looked like a cloud, and it disappeared in front of my eyes. And it wasn't until the following night on Look North, the news channel, and they said, people have been ringing in saying they've seen things disappear and appearing in the sky. And it says, we can confirm it was the northern lights. And I thought, wow, I've seen them.
There you go. Well, yeah, I mean, it can be possible to be this far south, you know. So, that's pretty cool. I'd love to see him one day. Go and take a trip up to Norway or something. Really
go and see him properly.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about astro phenomenon, are we? We're here to talk about model making.
We are.
Yes. What are you doing, and why?
You would have to hand in the why.
Yes.
I've given up on the Hawk 100. That has been consigned to the shelf of doom.
Okay. Is it the decals?
Yes, it was a nightmare.
Did you find where the decal that was on the side, was that the one that stuck you? Because that's the one that you were talking about last.
It didn't seem to match up. I managed to put both sides on, but it just looked odd. It looked totally odd away from the illustration it gives you for the decals, for the positioning. Yeah. And I in the end, I just thought, nah. Exit stage left, come back to the big bad boy. Yeah.
Right, and you, I just noticed out the corner of my eye that you were using your screwdriver. So that does. You've still got lots of screws and things to put in there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About another 7.
Brilliant. All right,
2 for the heat shield, 2 for the wings, and the rest are for the undercarriage.
Brilliant. I'm just going to pause you there, mate, because I just had a message to say we're not live on Facebook. So let me just see if I can change that. There we go. It should be now. Right. I'll check that myself. Yeah, there we go.
It's just come up now.
Yeah, it's just popped up now. I think I didn't click the right button when I set it up. this late evening. So yes, if you're watching now, sorry, I don't know whether it's going to start from the beginning or whether it's going to start from when I just click the button. So we will find out. I know it's probably just started from where I've clicked the button. Oh dear! Whoops! What a mess. I'm just going to put a thing on there to say my apologies. Right. So we were talking about the screwdrivers requirement, and the screws all over it. And are you at a point where you've finished with the screwing now, or
No. I'll probably the last screw that will go in will be for the undercarriage, and that will be when it's complete, as I will put them on last. Right.
That's pretty cool, though, isn't it? It's nice and sturdy, I guess.
It is. This is the first time I've built a big scale Tamiya.
Yeah.
So it came as quite a surprise.
Yes. Oh, that's good. And have you done any? You've done lots of cockpit work already, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, brilliant. Cool. Well, we look forward to seeing it coming along. Yeah, there we go.
The cockpit is there.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone. Let's see if he pops back.
The rear heat shield's on.
Oh, there. That's right. Yep. That's lovely. Really nice. Cheers, mate. Well,
Thank you
pop
very
back
much.
in a minute.
No worries.
Who would you like to see next? We've got a man called Gary and a gentleman called Keith.
Keith.
That's a nice choice. Okay. Cheers, mate. Keith, you were the chosen one. You've been asked to display your wares. How are you getting on with your latest? I've forgotten what it was now. It was it's an aircraft of some description.
It's a Hurricane.
That's right. How are you getting on?
It's a Hurricane. I started on wings.
Oh, okay.
So the fuselage halves are together with the engine in it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's come on quite nicely. And I'm now starting on the wings. And a bit later this evening, I'll be ordering some paint for it, because I suddenly discovered I haven't got the correct paint for one of the bits.
Ah, right.
I didn't realise there was a duck egg green.
Oh, whereabouts is that then?
Oh, yes, in the colour. In the colours, it requires duck egg green for the underside, not duck egg blue.
Ah, okay. So is that like a minty green, I assume?
I'm not sure. I shall find out when I spray
it. Yeah. That's when you'll notice what colour it is.
I leave it like that. I like things to take me by surprise.
Yes, that's right. Well, that's good. So have you done the seam lines and things like that on it already?
Not yet. No, I've still got still got halves of the wings to put together and things like so.
Okay.
What I normally do with aircraft like this is I normally do the painting.
Yeah.
And then I'll just put a thin wash into the seams afterwards.
Yeah.
I've never really got on with pre-shading.
No. Is it something that you've? Is it something you would want to try?
Oh, well, I have tried before, and then by the time I've slapped the paint on, I must slap it on a slightly thick. It's all disappeared.
Yes, that's exactly the same problem that I have. I put it on, and the base coat goes on, and I then end up going way too far. And by the time you've realised, oh, have I gone too far? You've gone too far.
Yeah. So no, so I'm quite happy like that. I'll sit there and put something in afterwards that we can see.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, fantastic, mate. Right, let's go see Gary, shall we? There he is. There's the moo cow.
Yeah. Oh, back tonight.
Yes. Try and do it every time if I can remember. You know, I can't remember to put the thing on Facebook, but I can remember to put the cow up when Gary got
Yeah.
Yes, my apologies for that. It was on YouTube, but for some reason I didn't click the Facebook button as well. Don't know why. One of them things. Human error.
Yeah.
So something came in the post today.
Oh yes, something did come in the post.
Go on then. Let's have a look.
Another big build.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Horse glider, lovely.
Yeah, comes with a few figures as well.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to make two different ones of the one scene.
Okay.
I'm going to have Pegasus Bridge that you can see it from a distance.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm going to do a full Pegasus Bridge one as well, where the Germans are ready to defend it, and the glider has just come into touchdown, and the troops have just debarked.
Lovely. And you've got did you say you've ordered a Pegasus Bridge?
Yeah.
Gosh, right. That's the wooden one, isn't it?
Yeah, but she doesn't know that yet.
Oh, okay. It's good to she's not listening.
Yes. I hope not.
Well, you got your headphones on, so it'd be pretty impressive. She's sitting in like an FBI van listening with a radar thing. I knew it, should say.
Oh dear. Somebody just walked through the door there, Malcolm. I'm not joking. I've been found out, Malcolm.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I was just talking about the
I
don't know.
That night. Yeah.
Cheers, Gary. Bye. Bye, Gary.
Bye.
Nice knowing you.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I like Gary. It's a shame.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Keeps you happy, keeps you smiling. That's what we want.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, that's all. That's all you can ask for.
That's right.
Yeah. So
absolutely. She definitely show some of her craft work as well on the screen one day. See what she's up to.
I must do that.
Yeah.
I know she hasn't done much now for the last 2 days because she's been back to work and stuff.
Yeah.
So hopefully she'll get back to it tomorrow.
Yeah. No, we'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So. And are you putting some weathering down on the? Yeah.
Just a wee bit at the moment, not going too heavy on it at the moment. Just a wee bit, so I can stick it all together and get ready for the next sub assemblies to go.
Right. You enjoying it?
Yeah, I have to say, thoroughly enjoying the build. Very, very much.
Brilliant.
So I am.
Yeah. Have you got any aftermarket parts for that out of the box?
Most of it's all out of the box. I have some Bergens and stuff in my stash pile.
Okay.
I'm going to use it along with this vehicle. The soldiers that I ordered last night have been posted today, so hopefully by Friday they should be here, if not someday next week.
All right. Brilliant.
So I can start this diorama as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. That'd be great. What scale is your horse, sir? Is it 48?
172.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad then. It's not going to be too big. I mean, the whole 172nd one is a pretty big wingspan. So,
yeah. But that there wasn't too bad. That was only £20 on Fleabay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you couldn't really knock it at that price. You know, when you seen it, I thought, I have to get it.
Yeah. Well, that's right. You're cheaper than you going out and spending 25 quid down a pub or something, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the way I look at it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good argument. I'll stick to it.
Yeah. Hopefully. Yes.
Cheers, buddy.
No problem. Thank you, Malcolm.
No worries. Right. It's me next, isn't it? So I need to switch my camera.
What are you up to, Malcolm?
Oh, well, I have been domesticated today. I haven't. That's a complete lie. I asked my wife to be domesticated today, and she has done her bestest to fix this. That's still quite dark, isn't it? I thought I fixed that before the show. To fix this rolling over of the paper that I did. So it's been ironed as flat as she can. She's dampened it and flattened it, and it's been sat under the cutting mat for the last 2 hours, but it's still not completely flat. But from what I can see on the instructions, it's actually mostly hidden anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and use it, and no one's going to mention it, and it'll be fine.
You hope.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. You know, these things happen. I haven't got another one. Obviously, I could cut it out of another bit of card and redo it, but no, I'm going to use it and see what it looks. I always cover it up with something. You know, if it doesn't work, and put a pan on there or something, couldn't I? So, or cover it in a tarp as we do. That's what we do, isn't it? If things don't work, stick a tarp over top of it. Right, let's change the brightness again. Blooming camera. There we go. Right, that's pretty much what I've done. A bit of ironing. But yeah, I'm going to be putting the legs together. I'm just going to bring up the instructions if I can. And then we'll go through any comments that we've got. I've got a couple. Because I am tantalizingly close to completion.
Ooh.
Yes. Share my screen. Yeah. So, I still got the cow up. Oh, get lost. Silly cow. So, if you can see my screen up the top left there, so that's that panel here, and I think it's the panel that goes across the top of this. So you're not going to see it because also you've got this part that goes on top as well. But I'm also now looking at it, I'm thinking maybe it's so that whole part there is that number 15 that got crushed, or is it number 16? I don't know. So we'll see where it ends up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty damn close. So I've only got this part here to do. This is the femur? No, what's that? It's the lower part of the leg, the shin bone, isn't it?
Tibia.
That bit. Yeah, tibia and fibia. That's right. That's to do. And then stick it all together. I found some magnetic strip. You know, the sticky stuff that you can use on fridges. Thomas gave me an idea to use that, so I'm going to use that to kind of put the parts together. And yeah, and there we are. Be good. So let's go on. Let's have a look at the comments. Thomas says, "There you are." Yes, he was waiting at the gate, I guess, and there was no stream appearing. So apologies for that. We were missing an action. Thomas says we were indeed. Moonin the Barbecuenarian. I thought it was, Moonin the Barbecuenarian. It's very difficult to say.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to sound like Conan the Barbarian, and I know what he's trying to do, but it just, if it was a sheep, it would be Conan the Barbarian. That would work, but it doesn't. But it's not sheep. Anyway, that's my opinion. Gary has gone from cow to Horst. Cow to Horst. And Thomas also says, has the bridge got MD the Gonfries Cafe on it, or is it just the bridge?
I think it's just the bridge.
Ah, okay.
Cafe Gondre.
And Lewis is in. He says, hi. Hi, guys. Hi, Lewis. Thanks for popping in. And there we are. We've caught up with the comments. So let's get doing things. Oh, it's so exciting to be so close. Nearly done. Don't know what I'm going to do with all the space that I have once it's done. The desk can go back to being clean and tidy. There's hardly any space anywhere that hasn't got a piece of Ed 209 sat on it. Did you see the Thomas says hello kit fruitcakes? Yes. You were also late with that one, Thomas. Did you see Thomas's post on the mess today? The new kit that's out.
Yes.
The budgie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. I wonder if it's a new tool or is it Reeboks, or it's not something I've seen before. Definitely a new tool. And it's got 600 parts.
Has the budgie got teeth?
I don't know. It's got 600 parts.
I just wanted to know if it succeeds or not.
If it's got 600 parts, I can guarantee 599 of them are trill.
Individual feathers, like track links. Has it got teeth? Because it succeeds.
You have to buy a sheet of sandpaper for the base.
Yeah. Yeah. Cuttlefish.
Yeah, cuttlefish bone. Yeah.
That's it. What's that? What's that? Is it that? What's that seed thing called? Trill.
Trill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what is that stuff? Because you don't see that stuff anywhere else other than bird seed.
Shops.
Yeah, exactly. What is it?
Bird seed.
Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't. What seed is it? What plant is that?
Thomas, could you answer that for us?
Because he's like, oh my god, I don't know anything.
There was one young lady, or one little old lady in the West Country, who emptied her excess bird seed out the window when she refreshed the birds' food.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Anyway, some of it germinated and grew.
Yes.
And the policeman knocked on the door and told her she'd better pull it up.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, hemp, isn't it? Or whatever you call it.
Yes.
But I don't think that's trill, is it?
It is if you're from Jamaica.
It's a thrill.
You'll be here, man.
Lewis says he can't stay long. He's meant to be asleep. Early start tomorrow. Well, mate, you watch this show, you'll be asleep pretty quickly.
Yes.
It's definitely something that we're good at. Thomas says he found the picture on Twitter. You can get an upgrade part for it. There's a sound card that says, "Who's a pretty boy?" It's a dried fish. What?
Huh?
Not the cuttlefish. I know what a cuttlefish is. I know the cuttlefish is a cuttlefish. Here we go. Good Lord. Someone read that.
Right. A mixture of 5 or more of the following whole seeds and whole grain: white, French, millet.
Millet, right?
Millet. Can't pronounce that big P word. Millet. There's whole go of different seeds, just put it like that.
Oh, is there? Right.
Yeah,
millet.
Just,
millet. I recognise. Yeah.
Yeah. Linden seed, shell, and grit.
Grit.
Yeah.
Linden seed, wheat, canary seed. Oof.
Never heard of it.
You can't feed budgies canaries, can you? Lord. Dehulled oats. Japanese millet. What is millet then?
Is that some sort of fish?
Yeah, but I thought, what's trill then?
A mix of the seeds is a brand name.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Right. I'm with you. See, I don't have a bird, so that's why I'm not up on all these bird facts. Bird care. That's the subject tonight. Yeah, millet. That's the little tiny seed things, isn't it? That hangs on a stick. Or is that something else? And birds love them.
Honey rings or whatever they call them.
Aye.
No, don't know what that is.
It's a thing a bird eats. It's supposed to be good for their beaks and sharpening their claws and all.
Right. Okay.
How I know that is because my grandmother used to have birds.
All right. Or budgies and things like that.
Yeah, budgies, yeah. And as soon as you walk through the door, he would just go straight for you and try to peck the head of you.
Aggressive.
Yeah, he was.
My godmother used to have a budgie. It's called what was it called? Trixie, I think. Yeah, Trixie. And every time we'd come over, it was we only go over like once a year or something. But this budgie must have lasted like 25 years. It's still called Trixie. So I smell a rat somewhere. I don't think it was the same budgie. I don't think they last that long. She'd let the budgie out, and it would be playing with toys and stuff on the floor. You know, like a little bell or something. Quite cool. James Bond budgie, licensed to trill.
Squawk diddly squawk, 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 squawk diddly squawk, squawk. Back in a moment.
Right. Yeah, James. Thomas says we're like an internet version of Last of the Summer Wine.
Malcolm's compo.
Well, if I'm Compo, you're Nora Batty. Wrinkle stockings. God, that's the Summer Wine. It should be on Sunday night. I remember. Always used to be on Sunday night, and I'd had a bath ready for school the next day, and sit and watch Last of the Summer Wine. Yeah, my monthly bath.
And then London's Burden used to be on after it.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Is that? Is that like the Bill, but in
Aye,
fire engines and fire brigade?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I watched that. Never. Yeah, Last of the Summer Wine was good.
The natives are getting restless again.
Oh yeah.
I can hear it already.
Oh. They're trying to have fun, mate.
Yeah, there's fun, and then there's that.
Dirty washing. You're right, compo. He's gonna hate me for that for the night.
Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about. Compo. Jesus. I'll have you know.
I guess I know which one I am when I go downstairs and find newspapers laid out on the floor for me to walk on, yeah?
Clear. I'll be Foggy and Gary can be Cleggy. Other way round. I'll be Cleggy, Gary can be Foggy.
Oh my gosh. Smiler. He was in the later series, wasn't he? Smiler was. Or was that from on the buses? I can't remember.
Was that on the buses, that one?
Yeah.
I'll get you, Butler.
That used to be funny. And George and Mildred was another good one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's lots of good shows, wasn't there?
Yeah.
What else was there? Terry and June.
Oh, yes.
May to December. That wasn't on that long, though.
And The Good Life was a good one as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's really good. Oh, yes, The Good Life was very good.
No, there was only one program from that sort of era which I religiously watched, and that was the Two Ronnies.
Yep. 4 Candles.
Yep.
You Rang My Lord was another good one.
Yes, definitely.
It was funny.
I don't think I ever watched that.
Dad's Army, it ain't half hot, Mum.
Oh, would you? Oh, that was funny too. That.
Hello,
Sergeant Major.
the one I watched.
Yeah.
Hello, definitely.
Dad's Army. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't make them like that anymore. Do
You
they?
stupid boy.
What is your name? Don't tell him, Pike.
Don't tell him, Pike.
They don't. I like Corporal Jones. He was funny.
Corporal Jones.
Yeah.
Don't panic. Don't panic.
Yeah.
Right, the Scottish guy said, "We're doomed. We're doomed."
Oh, Fraser.
Oh yeah, Frasier was good. Very cool. I like that. It was very clever. That's still on, isn't it? Frasier on Channel 5 in the mornings, I think.
Aye.
Yeah. Right, here we go. Back to the comments. We have got okay. Not a joke, but they trialed air-to-ship missiles with a pigeon as a guidance system. During the Second World War, they trained a pigeon to peck at a picture of a ship. Inside the missile was a window, and the pigeon looked out and pecked at the window, and it moved the fins on the outside so it heads towards the ship. Wow. Sad thing, it actually worked, but the US Navy did not realize that the pigeon could not differentiate between Japanese and US flags. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Yeah, they didn't find that out the hard way. Stop the pigeon. Dear, oh dear.
One thing I didn't realise is that bomber crews and coastal command crews had pigeons as part of the crew.
Okay, right.
Homing pigeons. They homed them back to their home base with a message that whatever the crews wrote in them.
Yeah.
And there's a story of a bomber crew ditching in the North Sea. They rescued the pigeons, attached a note to where their last known position was, sent it back, it flew away. Next thing you know, they're rescued.
Oh.
He was the first recipient of the Dickin Medal, which is the animal equivalent of the VC.
Wow. What was the pigeon's name?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Wingy McWingy thinger, probably.
Beaky McBigface. Thomas says, I fancied her out of Good Life. What was her name? Felicity Kendall. That's right.
The one.
Thomas says he thought that Dad's Army was fiction until he had to teach at a TA unit. Very similar, was it?
I think a lot of the really good are the ones where they've looked at life.
Yeah.
And held a mirror up to it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
I think Hello was my favourite.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's just so full of catchphrases. So good. Okay. So. Oh, the pigeon was called Corporal Beaky. Corporal Beaky.
You must have got promoted later, because I can remember on the radio there being a Captain Beaky.
Yeah, what was that from then?
I'm trying to remember which program it was from. There was it was one of the radio programs, one of the.
Where does that go? Come on, brain. Where does that go?
More screws.
Yeah. Does that mean that you can take it apart later?
Pass.
I
wouldn't have thought so.
I assume you're gluing it as well, or are you going just with the...
No, I will be gluing it.
Yeah.
I know the Tamiya F15 can be broken down to a degree for transportation. I'm not sure about this one.
So... Ooh, this is tricky. Tricky dicky. These all these separate panels have to glue together to make the weird shape of the front of the leg, which is a worry because obviously it's got to take the whole weight. You've got to be some strong legs.
Is it a heavy kit, Malcolm?
No, it isn't. No. but it's heavier than it should be because I've been putting foam card in it to sturdy it up.
Yeah.
Because I was worried about it being too flimsy. Which means I have to do that across the whole thing. It would be fine. It'll be fine. It's not going to go on trips and things like that with me. So once it's on the shelf, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. It just needs to kind of not sag. Because that would suck, wouldn't it? You know, after a couple of weeks, it's like, Oh, Thomas says, talking about TV shows, extras, he says, is so realistic. He said he once stood out in the smoking area outside the soundstage listening to a Sith Lord moaning about Clapham Junction to a green alien. Yes, extras was good. It was cringeworthy though, crikey. Super cringy.
I can't stand anything with Ricky Gervais in it.
No. Oh. He's from Reading. He is.
Where I attested.
Right. Thomas says he ordered some stuff today. Thank you for letting me in the forum. No worries, Thomas. He didn't order it for me. He ordered it for Models for Heroes. There's a big difference. But that's great. Well done. Good to hear it. You should have had a completed email or a processing email or something. That's all that whole website stuff with the forum and the shop and all that is still kind of under testing. So I still don't know how it's going to all work together. I hope it's going to be okay. I found an issue with the forum today. I added a thing so you can put a signature in. You know, like when you put a post up, it puts a little signature to say you put anything you like in it. And when I updated the profile to say I've finished it, it then sent me an email to say your password has changed.
Mm-hmm.
What? That's a bit worrying.
Leave that to dry. On the plus side, there is some good news of today.
Yes.
I found my son's F-15 canopy.
Oh, wow. Gosh. Where was that then?
In my box with the F4.
Oh, because you were working on you were working on them at the same time, weren't you? Previously.
Oh, he was.
Yes, that's what I meant. So it must have got put away with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Happens. Is that the Revel F-15?
Tamiya.
Okay, so.
148.
Gotcha.
Those I'm going to put back in the bag, so I'm not going to need them yet. I'm going to have to wait for a bit of glue to dry. See? Go there.
The 148 kit, Revel kit, the F-15E, is my favorite model kit of all time. I could build that every day. I never built the Tamiya one. Now I imagine that it's even better.
You'll have to ask Jake on that one, I'm afraid. I wouldn't know.
I actually love building that thing. Lewis says, "Hey again, sorry, I had to make sure the wife had got my bag ready." Yes, all right. Don't have to apologise. Oh, 1:32 Lancaster update. Updates coming in. There's no decals for the cockpit. Oops. Was not impressed for a £400 kit, but he ordered the air scale extras for it. Wow. Okay. So what does it have then? Does it have? I assume it has some sort of relief for the instruments and things. Must have something.
400 quid, I think so.
Yeah, so 400 quid. Someone will build it for me. Crikey. Our dishwasher broke about 3 months ago now, and we've been trying to save up to get a new dishwasher. And I don't think I would be able to ever buy something like that. Spend our money on dishwashers. Right. So.
Hi, boys. I'm going to have to call tonight. That's getting louder.
Roger. No problem, Bobby.
The natives are getting very restless over here.
All right, dude.
I'll see you all Wednesday.
All right, okay. Take it easy, man.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. See you, Gary.
See you, McKeith. Bye.
He's gone. He's gone. I wonder if he sat in the front room there.
I think he is.
Nearest the road. That's probably is what it is.
And I think we did hear him busted live on air.
Hey?
I said I thought he got busted live, didn't he?
Oh,
He did, yes.
Yeah, he did. That's not going to help his situation. Can't say things like, "Oh, she doesn't know yet."
She's behind you.
Okay, so oh boy. Goes there.
Oh, that reminds me. I hear someone shifting a bin outside. It's bin day tomorrow.
I'm really lucky where I am because our bins are actually stored exactly where the bin men want them to be picked up. So I don't have to do a thing. It's brilliant. See all my neighbours all lugging their bins out. Oh, no, sorry. Well, I kept right there. Little things, isn't it? Little things that make you happy.
Not working in the bloody meat plant would be one of them.
Yeah. Is it still hard work?
It's not hard work. It's the people that make it hard.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah. People will make it different. I guess even if it was hard work, if the people were decent to work with, then it wouldn't be hard work, would it?
No.
No. Is it the bosses that you don't get on with, or just the other workers?
It's more a case of what the situation is. There's a couple of them there that just enjoy baiting people by making stupid, silly noises for no apparent reason.
Mm-hmm.
And it just triggers a rage and anger in me because there's absolutely no reason for it.
Gotcha. Yeah. It's bored, I guess.
Pardon my French here, but bloody immature, more like.
Sometimes they're insecure.
Well, there is that, I suppose, but smacks of sheer stupidity to me, personally.
Well, if you ask them to stop and they're still not doing it, still not stopping. What does the manager say?
No offence, he's as much of an arsehole as the rest of them.
Is it a large company or is it like a standalone firm?
It's a standalone firm.
Right. They got a HR department.
They have.
And have you been there? And aired your grievances?
No, that's my next port of call.
Definitely. That's what they're there for.
It is. Uh-oh. Don't drop. Where's it gone?
Uh-oh. I heard that. So Lewis says it's got the instrument panels molded on, but no way I can paint on the dials. No. Well, why not? 1/32? Easy.
Paint them white first, then go black over the top, and then just gently with the back of the scalpel blade scrape off the top layer of black.
Yeah. Yeah, 1/32 is easier than any other scale, I guess. But I guess it's if it's got molded on, yeah. But yeah, at 1/32, yeah, you're going to be looking in the canopy there, aren't you? Oh, Gary. Thomas says maybe Gary's been told to move on. Yeah, and Lewis is off. Cheers, Lewis. Thank you. All right, just going to mute a sec, guys. Back in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
1/32 length, though. What sort of size wingspan is that?
About a metre.
Jeepers. You must either have lots of space to fill or a very understanding wife or partner.
My son bought one as well. And I don't know where he's going to display it when he builds it. But he will build it. I'll give him that.
Back. Lewis, if you get a scale color photo of a Lancaster dashboard with a larger scale, it's a pain, but you can cut out the dials and glue those over them. Bit of a gauzy finish. A drop on there to let it dry. Not the right way or the wrong way, but a differing way of doing it. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's going to give it a try. Cool. You make it sound so simple. Well, yeah, it's a good idea. It's 997 millimeters, Mark.
Cool.
We talked about this afternoon, didn't we? How big it would be. It's massive. And yes, luckily he does have an understanding partner. He said he keeps the box next to him on the bed and she sleeps on the sofa.
Rightly so. You got to protect your investments, haven't you?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you know, there's enjoying the hobby, and there's enjoying the hobby. You might be enjoying it a little bit too much.
My bins.
Right. Oh, it's a fiddly bit. Super fiddly. Hold that while you're gluing that and while you're pulling that bit. Lord, look how dark that is. Blimey. Let's see if I can change the settings on this camera. Oh, not safe for work joke, chaps. That's good. Can you read that, Mark?
I'm married to a Yorkshire lad, and it's pretty much the same thing.
Oh, is it? How's her headaches doing? Any movement, developments, or anything?
No developments whatsoever.
Oh gosh.
Luckily, touch wood, she hasn't suffered with a bad attack for about 6-7 weeks now.
Right. Okay. So, do you think that's is that something that something you changed that's doing that, or do you think it's just the way it is?
It's just. I personally think it's just the way it is.
Right.
As daft as it sounds, my son suffers with nosebleeds due to changes of pressure.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Air pressure. So sometimes if it's a warm day, he'll used to come home from school with his, with a blooded handkerchief or piece of tissue.
Yeah.
But that's something we've noticed. But again, I was wondering if it may be the same sort of situation, some form of change in pressure in
the brain.
With regards to her.
I think quite a few children go through.
Yeah, could be. Go on, Keith.
I said I think quite a few children do go through that, having nosebleeds.
Yep, certainly do. It certainly could be pressure. I mean, a lot of people do report feeling differently when the weather is bad or whether the weather is good. Not just to do with the sun, but if there's a change in the weather, changes people's moods. I don't doubt there's something in it. I mean, it makes sense. If you've got a pressure internally in your mind, in your brain, it's sitting there swimming in the liquid, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
and that pressure is going to have to go up and down, even minutely, with outside pressure changes, especially with the sinuses as well. You know, that's certainly something. Could be something in there. You have to go diving, see if there's any change. You know, just go, blooming headache down the bottom of that ocean. So, eureka!
My younger brother broke his leg in a motorbike accident, and it was quite a severe break. And they pinned it, and they took the pin out a bit later. And ever since then, he was always tell when the weather was changing,
right?
Because his leg would ache,
right?
Oh, funny that mine does when it goes cold.
That might be a blood flow thing too, isn't it? If it's cold, you know.
I think it's just the fact that it's being a metal insert that they put into my knee.
Oh, right.
A metal joint replacement.
Yeah.
That it could be that.
Yeah, that could be. Your metal bit's going cold.
So they put a big metal roll, stainless steel roll pin down the centre of the bone.
Yeah, they did. Did with me.
Wow.
Which they then removed a year or so later.
No, mine's still
after the bone had healed.
Wow. Did you have an accident then, Mark?
No. Same as Steph.
Oh,
just
right.
Arthritis.
Yeah. Gosh. Ouch. 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 Eustachian tubes, says Thomas. It's the tube from the ear to the nasal passenger. The tube from the ear to the nasal passage. It's common in divers. The pain that's common in divers, I guess. Headaches are common in divers. Yeah, there's a tube, isn't there, from one bit to another. Who knows what causes these things? It's certainly something.
Right, gentlemen, that's me done.
All right, buddy. How'd you get on?
Yeah. Oops. Rear tail on. Heat shield on.
Full screen. There we go.
Heat shield and rear tail attached.
Yeah.
Elevators, stabilators, call them what you will.
Yeah.
Under this fuselage, all one piece. That's at the moment just screwed in by the two screws there and there. I'm waiting for one to dry because I think I went in a bit heavy-handed with the screw, and it's just stripped the plastic out of the thread. So the good old trusty friend Zapper Gap's gone in there.
Ah, okay. Well, what's the fit like?
Very good.
Yeah, okay.
The top half of the wing sections, again, just slot over, so it hides any. There's absolutely no seam or no join visible from where it joins onto the main fuselage.
Wow. Yeah.
And it just screws in again with a screw down there.
Oh.
And then obviously cement around the edge.
Yeah. Brilliant. It's quite a beast, isn't it?
It is. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
You're enjoying it?
Definitely.
Brilliant.
Well worth the money. I just picked up the wrong one.
No, well, I think you're doing a great job, mate.
Thank you very much. I shall enjoy showing it off.
Yes.
How it should have been and how it will be.
Cool, man. Have a good evening.
Thank you very much, Malcolm. Thank you very much, Keith.
Yeah, cheers. See you.
Take care. Hopefully see you Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there were two. Thomas says he was evacuated from Casafact. I'm not sure what that is. He was evacuated from Iraq with an air pressure injury to my ear. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. That came out of nowhere. Apologies. I was evacuated from Iraq with an air pressure injury to my ear. I went from pressurized to unpressurized too quickly. And a tactical insert into Basra. The pressure change ruptured my tube in my ear. I passed out and ended up in intensive care. God, Lord. Crikey. What's that? That's that word then. Casevact or Casavact. What's that, Thomas?
Casivact. Casualty evacuation.
Let's go on mute a sec, Keith. Hang on a sec.
Yeah.
Beck. Sorry. Yes, Casavact. What's that?
Yeah.
Do you know?
What? Casevac?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, it was casualty evacuation, wasn't it?
Oh, right. Okay. I wasn't listening. My wife was trying to have a conversation with me, so I had to mute. Casualty evacuation. Gotcha. Blimey. I bet that hurt. Oh, it's taken a lot of my concentration up this bit. 4 separate panels. Each tab glued and held on with a bit of tape while the glue dries. Blimey. Oh. We're keeping you up there, Keith?
No, I didn't sleep very well last night. I was worrying about having this haircut. Oh, it's a scary thing, that. It's not so much the haircut, it's the finder's fee you have to pay.
They perform miracles. Search and rescue.
Oh.
Did you go somewhere locally, at Barbers, or where did you go?
Yeah, I went into Winchester. I had some library books which I've had held for 3 months.
Yeah.
So I took some library books back, got a haircut.
Mm. Good. You feel like you again?
I did that while Caroline was going to the dentist.
Right. Oh, you went to the dentist as well, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
I'm going again on Thursday.
Is that when you're going to have the canal done?
No, he's going to extract the root on Thursday.
Oh, right. Okay. So you won't be very chatty.
He is actually quite a good dentist. He's because I'm not very good with needles and things like that.
Right. So he has to be quite patient.
They used to have to lie me down to take blood samples.
Yeah. Is that because they can't find a vein, or because you just don't like them? You get faint.
Oh no, it's because it's like you say to some of them, don't wave the needle around.
Yeah.
They said, why is that? I said, it'll either be laid on the floor or hanging from a light fitting. And you'll have to catch me.
Yes. It's clinging to the ceiling. It's quite unnatural.
Come down here, not while you got that in your hand. The local nurses have got quite good at it, though. They know me now.
Right. Do you get a sticker?
I always get a little sticker. They have to put it over where they put the needle in because I bleed like mad afterwards.
I always try and get a sticker from the dentist. Always have. Since I was little.
I tried to get a sweet, but he won't let me have one.
Oh, no, not straight after the dentist. I always feel so guilty. Can't have any sweets. Yes, dentist. Sure, I won't have any sweets. Oh, Thomas is off. I need some beauty sleep, he says. He says, wake me up in 5 minutes. All right, so this is all gone together, all skew with. So I have to redo some of these joins. So it's a bit worrying because the glue dries reasonably quickly. Once it starts to go, it starts to hold on quite tight. That one has. A bit of foam carding there. I'll sort that all out. Sure. Right, I think we'll close it down there, buddy. Thanks very much for watching, everyone.
Okay.
Thank you very much indeed. We've been online for over an hour, so plenty of people were tuning in, watching. It's great. We'll be back Wednesday at 12, so catch us there. Cheers. Bye, everybody.